Howdy, folks. Howdy. I'm Black Dragon, and welcome to Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker News you can trust. Welcome to Black Dragon Biker TV. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. I'm Black Dragon, the host of your show. And if this is the first time you are tuning in, you can get us on Black Dragon Biker TV on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. Join as we talk about motorcycle clubs, MC protocol, the biker lifestyle, travel, and biker news. Yeah. All right. Make sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe as we move into today's topic. I will say to you guys that today's topic is, what kind of a motorcycle club role model are you? And I bring that up because a lot of you guys don't realize, I think you don't realize, as I straighten my beard out here, I think some of you guys refuse to realize that the example you set is the example that you are teaching the guys that are coming behind you. The guys that are moving in behind you. These are the guys that look up to you. And they're watching you. They're watching everything you do. They watch you like a hawk. And I think a lot of you guys don't understand just what kind of an impact you have on those that are coming behind you. And so in my latest motorcycle club kinds of videos that I'm making, I want to make videos that you can use, videos you can share, videos that you can play in front of your club brothers and sisters that illustrate to you some of the better kinds of ways to live this biker club lifestyle. I want to illustrate to you some of the best practices, let us say, that I have learned throughout my years that could make living your motorcycle club life a little easier. And I have been through a lot in my 30-some years of experience with my club. Some have been great years. Some have been incredible times. And some have been truly depressing, where you would think, man, why is he even dealing with those people anymore? It's a lifetime and a lifestyle that for some of us who get in motorcycle clubs, it's something that we're going to live for our entire lives. For others of us, it's going to be something we do for a while, and then maybe not. Maybe we let it go. But no matter who you are in the motorcycle club world, you are going to make a difference on somebody in somebody's life. And you might not know who. You might not know how you affect the next person. You can say a little small, tiny little thing that changes the course of somebody's entire life or entire biker club life. This is the power that we have, the influence that we have on others around us. What kind of influence are you giving? What do people glean from watching you? What do the younger guys glean from seeing your conduct? When you become me involved, I, me, about your agenda, you teach the guys and gals coming up behind you, you teach them that behavior. They're watching you, especially if they respect you, if they care about you, if what you say means something to them, then you are training those people. And you might not even know you're training them. I'm always reminded of Charles Barkley when he was in his heyday. Well, this guy was knocking him down, but what he did not want to be, and what he did not want to be called, was he did not want to be a role model. I remember the time he accidentally spit. He was spitting at a fan. A fan pissed him off, and he was spitting at that fan. And he missed. And when he missed, he spit on a little 12-year-old girl. And one of the things I remember was, I'm not a role model. And a lot of us, we don't want to be role models. I don't want nobody following me, looking up after me, following what I do. I didn't join for that. But the problem is, bro, you're a role model whether you want to be or not. When you attain a certain level in a motorcycle club, you become a role model. You become an influencer. Mike Ball from over there on the Demon's Roll franchise says we're all influencers. The way we change the world, is we change our world. Then it will affect the closest people to you. It will change their world. It's a trickle-down effect. And it's up to you to determine whether that trickle-down is going to be good or whether that trickle-down is going to be bad. One thing that some of you guys don't realize, some of you guys forget, maybe you don't know. When you're in a big club that's really old, or even in a new club that you just got into, there are people who put this down before you. There are people that made the sacrifice to this lifestyle and keeping this MC going long before you rode up on your iron pony. Just because you're putting it down, sometimes we get so engrossed in our own put down that we forget others were just as invested as we were. Maybe even more so. Others gave as much as we gave. Maybe even more so. Somebody paved that road you're so proudly walking on. That's why I'm always so amused at the baby 1%er. Baby 1%er that comes up with all this mess, come walking in on the backs of what his brothers built, talking about what he's going to give and what he's going to put down, what you're going to do, and blah, blah, blah. And you're looking at him like, bro, you've been in the club like 7.5 months. What the hell have you put down? Like somebody marched that path and they laid down the law. And what you should try to do is equal that output. And a lot of you are going to find out there ain't no way in hell you can. There ain't no way in hell you can equal that output. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try. You think that, oh man, I'm doing it, and you kind of forget when you walk past the OG and you brush him out of the way. Like that's one day that's going to be you if you last long enough. And how you treat that OG is how you're training the young G's to treat you. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting how that works. When you're a parent and you disrespect your children's grandparents, and then you become absolutely damned amazed when those children disrespect you. But hey, you taught them. They're following what you put down. You showed them how to be disrespectful to the OG. It never dawned on you. It never does. It never occurred to you. It never does. That one day I'm going to be that OG. And every OG I kicked out of the club, every OG I silenced, every OG I tried to shadow over is now me. And those folks that you trained walk over the top of you. The world is a big cyclical, returnable, venerable circle. Life is a cycle. It's a circle. You gotta meet the same people climbing down that ladder that you passed climbing up. You're gonna pass them again. Somebody once said, I don't give a damn about burning bridges. I can swim. Young people can swim forever, but you're not young forever. You get to a point where you're just treading water. And it might have been nice to have that bridge to go back across. I look in a lot of these clubs, and one of the things that really amazes me is like all of these like administrative actions against one another. Like you can't wait until you get that patch on, that president's patch or whatever patch it is that they give you. And once you get that patch, I'll never forget the guy. He was an amazing prospect, just an incredible dude, incredible giver. And one of the things they did was they made him the road captain pretty quickly after he became a prospect, after he finished his prospecting. And all of a sudden he changed. And one of the first things he did as a road captain was took the patch of a guy and fined him for some misconduct on the road, what he perceived as misconduct, some infraction. And the funny thing about it was this was a guy when he was a prospect who had actually taught him how to ride in the pack. What the hell is wrong with you guys? What's wrong with y'all? What's with all this paperwork you put on your brothers? The hell is wrong with you people when you get these patches and these positions? And I think you guys have gone daft. It's like you take a guy that's never been even a high school, in charge of any high school groups or something. You weren't president of the high school. You weren't anything. You just kind of lived a ho-hum life. All of a sudden, you get in the MC, you get some kind of a position, and you lose your damn minds. And I just be like, what the hell is wrong with these people? You start putting charges on your brothers, writing them up and taking them to trial, kicking them out of the club. One of the things I think is most hilarious is when a guy's been in the club 3.5 years and he wants to put a lifer out of the club. I've been in the club 3.5, 4 years. I just made president, and I'm going to bring this guy with 17.5 years up on charges. Like, you'd be looking like, what in the hell is wrong with you? You guys beyond one, man. Y'all beyond one. But what you fail to remember, what you fail to realize, what you might not know is that if you be around long enough, you're going to be that dude with 23 years in the club, facing somebody with 4 years in the club talking about getting rid of your ass. But why wouldn't he? You showed him how it was done. You taught him. You put it down. That was your role modelness. The outlaw preacher says, I believe it is our responsibility to teach the prospects respect, what it means in the history of our culture. If we don't pass it down, nobody will. It goes beyond teaching the prospects, outlaw preacher. It goes to a personal example that you set by your own personal conduct. You guys, man, you guys get this power tripping shit going on. And you become so unwilling to compromise. And it becomes your way or the highway. It's really kind of sad. It's really kind of sad. I've gotten so many phone calls throughout my time. Man, I can't believe the club is doing this to me, blah, blah, blah. Well, I mean, what was your conduct like? How many people did you crap on when it was your time to sit in the chair? Do you think people forget? My boss said I've seen that happen on a president that got just like that, and he had been in the club less than a year. The stuff happens. It's lame. It strikes me as amazingly odd how quick we are to bring our brothers up on charges, the kinds of charges where we throw people out of the club. I was in clubs for years. I was in my club for years before I ever heard of someone being put out bad. Being put out bad in the days when I first came into this over 30 years ago. Being put out bad, I mean, it was major. You had to do something. You had to sleep with the Pope's child. And the Pope ain't even supposed to have no children. Bro, you had to do something just horrendous to be put out bad. Now everybody gets put out bad. It's so incredible now that nobody even respects the out bad nomenclature. You can go, yeah, I got put out of that club out bad. That's all right, bro. Come on over here. It used to be if you got put out bad, you were a pariah. No one dealt with you. No one spoke to you. No one did anything with you. You were out bad. That meant you were the worst of the worst. You had done something just absolutely reprehensible. Now people put you out bad because they don't agree with your club politics. They don't agree with something you said. I don't like him. He's not cool. He did something I don't like 34 years ago, even though I wasn't in the club then. Somebody told me he was a bad guy, even though I never saw that personally with my own two eyes. My partner doesn't like him. If my partner doesn't like him, I don't like him. Even though he never did anything to me personally. Even though I've never ridden with him. Even though we've never shared a piece of highway. Is there somebody in your motorcycle club that you don't like? That you've never even ridden around the block with that person? What the hell is wrong with you? We're men in this thing. Not women. Although I think women clubs probably do better than we do. Men are not aroused by feelings. Are they? Men do not conduct themselves by what I think, what I like, what I want, how I feel. I think I like, I want, I feel. I think I like, I want, I feel. I think I like, I want, I feel. None of these things have substance. Men move on facts, not emotion. Men move on investigation, not intuition. Men move on research, not hearsay. This is how men move. Men use facts, not hearsay. Men use personal experience, not the gobbledygook said by another. Are you a motorcycle club of men? Are we not men, 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 men? Are we little bitches? Forgive my French. How do you say bitches in French? Say bitches in French. Aha. Chinnies. Chiennes. It says it right here. Chinnies. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Shin. Shin.
Oh, shin.
Shin.
Shin. Are we not shin?
Shin.
Are we shin?
Shin.
We act like little shins.
Shin. 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 Bitches. Shin. Bitches. Shin. Bitches. Shin. Bitches. Shin. Bitches. Shin. Shin. Bitches. Bitches. Bitches.
I think that's what so many of us have become. Brother Goose says, lay bitches. Lay bitches, the bitches. What kind of role model are you in a motorcycle club? Are you one of the bitches? Les shin? My boss says we're supposed to be a club of elite people, but we've turned into a high school gossip club that we all pay for. We pay for it because we are selfish. We're stingy. We're greedy. And we operate on feelings, emotions, what we don't like. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I don't like you. But you're my brother. I don't have to like you. You're my brother. I'm required by these bylaws to show you respect. I'm required by these bylaws to give you a fair shot. Required by these bylaws to give you respect. I'm required by these bylaws to greet you. I'm required by these bylaws to honor you. There's no requirement that I like your ass, but there's every requirement that I treat you fairly, that I give to you what is due to you, that I give unto you what is due unto you, that I serve you as my brother, that I respect you. I am required not to talk about you behind your back. I'm required not to do you any wrong or any ill. These are the requirements. And if I do not uphold these requirements, I am not a good MC role model. I'm horse manure. If I hear a rumor about you and I don't research it and I just act on it,
shin,
if I disrespect you and talk about you to other people that are not in my motorcycle club,
shin,
if I do something to you that's against the bylaws,
shin,
if I mistreat you and dislike you and I've never ridden even 10 miles with you,
shin, 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 shin,
I'm not looking at you, Goose. I'm looking at the camera. Somebody said, why are you looking at me, Black Dragon?
shin,
I'm not looking at anyone. Yet I'm looking at all of you, shins. You know who you are. You know if you are shin or not. La shin. It's sad. Look here, man. There's a lot going on in the motorcycle club world, in the world, period. We got so much going on. We need everybody in our patch we can get. God only knows how tough it might be. We just did a video the other day about this Hell's Angels guy, right, fighting on the battle lines in the Ukraine, and he died in his full colors. You don't know when that could come here. You don't know. You don't know, man. You don't know. And all this little stuff we was fighting about would become so irrelevant if bombs were dropping indiscriminately out of the sky. You would need every brother you could get, every sister you could get, every friend of the club you could get, every hang around you could get. You would need them all, friends. You would need them all to survive. And if the motorcycle club nation is to survive, it must grow. It must grow. When you stop growing, you start dying. This happens in the human body. You get to a point where you're not producing any more new cells and you start to decay before your own eyes. You go from black hair to gray. Oh, some people, the women are like, oh, that's sexy. Well, it's sexy when it's salt and pepper. When it's totally gray, each year it begins to lose its sex appeal. You start to get decrepit. You start to get old. And you start decaying. Dying alive. But we've been able to create things that live long past us. And the MC is one of those things. The MC can outlive us. It is something to which we can attach our names, and people, when they read the great books, they will read us in it. Some of you would destroy that which we have all worked so hard for. Stop hating one another. My buddy over there in Hawaii says, speak for yourself, Black Dragon. I ain't getting old. You're getting old too. We have to understand that the thing that keeps this thing great is that we are not.
Shin.
We're not.
Bitches.
We're not.
Shin.
We're not.
Bitches.
We're not.
Shin.
We're not.
Bitches.
She says that so sexy.
Bitches.
Can you bring some
bitches
by? Oh, my word.
Shin. Bitches.
We're not that. We're grown men. We put down an appropriate role model because we are appropriate. We put down the appropriate role model because we are appropriate club brothers. We have to stop allowing this type of behavior in this culture, Mike Ball says. And I agree. I just wonder what it's going to take to get some of you guys on the ball. So let me give you some. My submarine brother says power tends to corrupt. Absolute power tends to corrupt. Absolutely. But nobody can get absolute power in a motorcycle club unless the brothers of the MC give it. When you guys give this power, bro, you give it, and they take it. I can't understand why he did. Well, he's the prez. It's on him. He's the prez, bro. You got a full patch. You can stop the boulder dash, the Krummerfugel, the BS. You can stop that. Somebody said the egos are the death of all clubs. If we kept true, we are all equal, then this would be less likely to happen. I don't want to speak for everyone, but if we all lost the position patch, a lot of this would stop. I've known some clubs that don't even have a position patch. The Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club, when we started out, we didn't even have presidents. Our leader was called First Rider. We had kind of like a Knights of the Round Table approach. The First Rider was just that, the First Rider. Just thinking about buying patches for all my presidents in the Black Sabbath Nation, First Rider patches, to put our minds back to where we came from. You see, the First Rider was just a brother that We trusted a little more. We didn't even use the word president, and we didn't go to that because until we just had to, because you'd go to the ball or whatever, the bikers ball, and people would be like, well, I'd like to speak to your prez. And when you're in Rome, you speak the language of the Romans, and so when you're in Rome, you do as the Romans do, and nobody really could understand the whole first rider thing. So eventually we went to the term president. But it was so pure when all we had was a first rider. Oh, that's first rider over there. And you know what? To carry the term first rider, your black ass had better be able to ride. Or white ass, or whichever ass that it was that you contained. First rider, you didn't get first rider and you didn't have a motorcycle. You didn't get first rider and you couldn't ride. First rider meant, bro, you could hold this down on two, as well as the other things that we were supposed to be able to do. A leader. But it's amazing when some of you guys get to that leadership position and the first thing you want to do is start dumping people. We need everybody in a patch that we ever had. We need to keep them if they're decent people. And when you imagine that you're going to throw out an OG because you don't like him or something or whatever, you're going to toss an OG to the side because you think you're putting out so much. Look over at that guy and ask yourself, how much did he put out? And if I put out half as much as what he put out, when I get to his spot and the young G comes walking in, how am I going to feel if he thinks he's going to put me out? Do unto others is a phrase that comes to mind. Get out all these damn cliques in your clubs. You think just because a guy is saying yes, 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 because he's a yes man, that he gives a damn about you? No, man. Don't surround yourself with people that only give a damn about themselves. Don't find that out the hard way. If you got people around you that never say no, you got the wrong crowd helping you out, bro. You got to have club brothers that'll jump 2 steps, 2 feet, 2 boots deep in your booty. No, Prez. Hell no. No, 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 sir. No. You're wrong on that one. I won't stand with you on that. You need to hear that from time to time. It helps keep you good. It helps to keep your flow good. Helps to keep your MC good. I ain't playing. Ghost Eagle says, we are one blood, one breath, one nation. We are not a patch. The patch does not make a person. It is the person who makes the patch. Couldn't have said it better. Straight Jacket says, I think we got our own MC right here. C. Ruger says, good morning, Black Dragon MC family. And we want to give C. Ruger a round of applause because he just became a full patch in the Punishers Motorcycle Club. Congratulations, man. Yeah, man. Congratulations. That's really, really, really cool, man. I know how I felt when I first got my colors. Man, you couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing. Congratulations on getting your patch, C. Ruger. Congratulations, man. Somebody said Black Dragon is on one this morning. Dragon is on point today. Good stuff. Trying to make videos that you guys can share with your club brothers, man. I'm trying to make videos you guys can take home and share. Because to me, that's what I started this out on. I started this out on that, man. So we've been doing a news broadcast, this, that, and the other for a while, but what we hadn't been doing was getting to business of treating our brothers like individual precious pieces of solid gold, man. I want to treat my brothers as good as I treat my chain around my neck. This chain here represents the embodiment of my brothers. It takes 20 years to get one of these in the Black Sabbath. This was the first one ever made. The father of the Black Sabbath Nation sent this to me after he made like one 3 times the size for himself. He sent me this one, and this is the original chain. Somebody says, "Why is your chain so tight?" Because this is the original. One day I was riding my motorcycle down the street, and the father had told me, "Hey man, this gold is weak. You might want to go get it looked at." And and the little man fell off the motorcycle. It fell, and I'm riding about 90 miles an hour, and it fell, and I caught it, dropped it in my hand, and to me that was a sign. And I took it and got this whole chain fixed and resoldered and all these things. And it dawned on me, you would treat this chain and this little gold pendant, you would treat this with such love and care. You went and got the little man soldered back in it, and it's got the Black Sabbath on it, and it's the original chapter, and blah 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 blah. And you would treat this better than you treat the people it represents? Are you serious? Are you serious? It's sad. Honor and respect is more than a word or two. Honor and respect is the way that you treat the people around you. Honor and respect is the little things you do. Mike Ball said on the Black Dragons Roundtable a couple nights ago, if you didn't get to see that, it was just an incredible show. I had my club brothers on from the Black Sabbath Nation. I had OG Weasel, former 1%er. As you guys know, Big Bone 1%er on from the Mighty Outcast Motorcycle Club Nation. And Mike Ball, who belongs to a huge motorcycle club out of is it Brazil? That's made its way over to the United States of America. And I had all these guys on from all these, we was talking about brotherhood, and Mike Ball said, "Brotherhood?" When we got into it, we was talking about all the stuff like brotherhood is this and that and the other, and if you lose your leg on a motorcycle, your brothers come and blah. And Mike Ball said, "Man, I lost my leg on a motorcycle, and true, you can see who your brothers are and stuff, but brotherhood doesn't have to be all that. Brotherhood doesn't have to be the things as tall as the skyscraper. Brotherhood doesn't have to be that. Brotherhood can be the small things. How we treat each other in passing, how we speak to each other on the phone. Our day-to-day get down. That's brotherhood. Brotherhood doesn't need any huge display. It doesn't have to be flown from an airplane, like when you try to tell a girl I love you and you're flying that from there. How many guys have delivered roses and flown them things from airplanes and stuff like that, and the girl is like, "I don't give a damn about none of that big old public displays of affection, because bro, you was cheating just last night." The small stuff. I don't give a damn about all these roses at my doorstep for all my friends on the job to see. I don't care about all the candy that you sent in. I don't care about the huge cluster diamond ring and the mansion. I mean, I would care about that, but I don't care about that mansion and the Maserati and the Ferrari and the 2 Teslas and the private airplane parked in the driveway. You can have all that. You haven't been a good man. How many women have you seen walk away from billionaires and everything they had? Of course, the frugal billionaire says, that's all right. I'll have a new girl tomorrow. I got you. But those that care, they're broken because your money can't buy you love. But the small things can. The little bitty things. And that's how brotherhood is. How many brothers have you known try to buy a motorcycle club? Try to buy your friendship. Try to buy your allegiance. Maybe not even with money, but with promises of, oh man, you know, you help me get to the prez and I'll make sure we do blah, blah, blah. And I got you, bro. And they form off their little clique of power. And not one of them damn folks gives a damn about you. Y'all ain't brothers. Y'all are corruptors, corruptionists. You have infected our great brotherhood and you're bringing it down. You know what we call y'all.
Shin. Bitches.
You know what we call y'all.
Bitches. Shin. Bitches. Shin. Bitch. Shin.
So, I'm just saying. There's more to this than that. Take care, Pablo Sluggo. Keep the rubber side down. Thank you for coming. Anyway, my friends, I thought I'd drop that on you today. What kind of motorcycle club role model are you? What do your brothers see when they see you? Can they see from your sacrifice that you've made the motorcycle club better? Or can they see you crapping on the brotherhood and the symbols and the traditions by which we stand? Do they see a slime ball on the phone from person to person, back to back, sneak to sneak, dissing brothers and destroying brothers and getting that back room conversation going? You can't meet a brother on the honorable field of combat sitting down at the table face to face across the table from one another at church. Oh, no. You can't do it that way. You got to do it behind the back.
Shin.
On the phone.
Bitches.
In one little group after another.
Shin.
Trying to do the best you can.
Bitches.
To destroy.
Shin.
What we've put together.
Bitches.
I'm just saying. Listen is what too many of us have become. Be careful, Black Dragon, on overusing that word on your phone. It might turn into one and have you doing chores every day. Oh my goodness, guys. Well, I appreciate you listening in to an old man rant. And that's what we did this morning. We ranted. But I think maybe somebody needed to hear it. I'm about the word of treating each and every one of your brothers like individual pieces of solid, irreplaceable, precious metal. You're precious to me, my brothers out there. in my motorcycle club. You're precious to me, my subscribers out there. People who belong to the WeMC. People who belong to Black Dragon Biker TV. People who have subscribed. You're precious to me. Each and every one of you. And I don't get along with all you mofos, I promise. But I wouldn't leave any of you out there on the highway if I was rolling past and your bike was broken down. Because that's what bikers do. Why? Because it can happen to any of us at any time. That's why we do that. Not because we're so altruistic or particularly great people or anything. It's just that you know that there's only two kind of bikers, those that are going down, those that have been down. There's only two kind of bikers, those that are having bike problems and those that are going to have bike problems. And I'm going to stop and help you because I damn sure need you to stop and help me. We are in a give and take society, bikers. We're in a be good to me, I'll be good to you. We're in a scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. That's the society we're in because we're out on these motorcycles, out in the elements, bro. Rolling mano y mano. And the women roll, what's female for mono? Monolito? You monolito? We're all out here and we're rolling. And so we must treat each other like that. That's the motorcycle club world, bro. That's how we get down. So let's do it right. Feel me? All right. That was my 2 cents this morning. This weekend, the Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation will be in Houston, Texas, celebrating the Houston anniversary. We'd love it if you guys all came and hung out with us down there. You'll see Black Sabbath from all over the country, I'm sure, especially from our chapters in the Midwest. And I want to say congratulations to the mighty Black Sabbath Nation. We have a new chapter. Oh, heck, man. What's that new chapter, Goose? Is it? I said it just the other night that we're getting so many new folks and stuff. I don't even know all the chapters anymore. It's sad. Goose, are you still here? What's that new chapter we just got? I'll have to do it tomorrow morning. It's in the Midwest somewhere. Damn, I know that's bad. And then Goose ain't even here. That's ugly. That is so ugly. That's all right. We'll fix it just like this. Answer the phone, man. Answer the phone. All right. Well. Okay. So you're not gonna, bro. That's ugly. Anyway, we got a new chapter in the Midwest. I want to say Ohio. That's what I want to say. But we'll know tomorrow. I'll tell you guys tomorrow. Anyway, look here. Let's go to the housekeeping. Okay, so hit that like button, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. We would absolutely appreciate it. You can find Black Dragon Biker TV on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as LinkedIn. All right, so check us out there. You can order my books, The Prospects Bible, Sergeant at Arms Bible, Road Cap, not the Road Captain yet, Black Sisters Bible, Sergeant at Arms, President's Bible, Public Relations Officer's Bible, and the Prospects Bible for Women's Motorcycle Clubs. This is the hardcover edition of the Prospects Bible. In case you guys didn't know, we got hardcovers too. Anyway, you can get them on Amazon and Kindle, and you can also get it on blackdragonsgear.com. You can get your autograph books on blackdragonsgear.com. Now, somebody asked earlier about the audiobook. The audiobook is submitted, so it should be out within any day now. And you'll be able to get the audiobook of Prospects Bible, and then I'll have them all on audio soon. So anyway, that's how you get the books. Join our podcast daily. Our podcast, The Dragon's Lair, Motorcycle Chaos, can be found anywhere you get podcasts. There it is right there, simulcasting as we speak. You can see it. It's kind of cool. So anyway, get that book or get that podcast any place you podcast, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Spotify, that sort of thing. We are on Discord. So make sure to join the Discord link and come hang out with us on Discord. Yeah, so here's the Discord right here, and you can take a look at it. Turn on the Discord link on. Yeah, so there's the Discord, and you can see the people on there talking right now, and come to the Discord and hang out. Somebody just put this up. That looks cool. So yeah, this is our Discord channel, all our cool things that go on Discord, and et cetera, and so forth and so on. So the link to the Discord channel is in the description below. So make sure to go to the Discord and hang out with us. We have a family there of people. Everybody just, having fun. You can reach me at blackdragon@blacksabbathmc.com if you want to, send me an email or something. There's 2 B's in Sabbath, blackdragon@blacksabbathmc.com. Look here, if you have stuff you need to discuss about motorcycle clubs or whatever the case may be, you're having trouble in your club, you need a mediator or just a disinterested third party, make a appointment on my app. I have a consultation app. I consult with motorcycle clubs all over the world, believe it or not. So it's clarity.fm/black-dragon, clarity.fm/black-dragon. Hit me up over there, make yourself an appointment, and we'll talk on the phone about whatever your issues may be. All right, man. Black Dragon can host your event. Just give us a call. You can hit us at 404-692-0336 if you want Black Dragon to host your biker event of whatever kind, or you want me to come do a protocol lecture or whatever the case may be. That's possible. 404-692-0336. Rings me here in the studio, or hit me at blackdragon@blacksabbathmc.com. 2 B's in Sabbath. Okay, man. I think that's everything. We've done what we're supposed to do. That's my 2 cents, and I'd love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. I'm hardcore on my diet, folks. Keeping my blood sugar where it's supposed to be. I just got a warning on TikTok that they're about to take away my TikTok channel. Man, TikTok is so, my goodness, like I've had a few, I've had about 6 videos that they've taken down. And the latest one was not even a video I posted. It was a video somebody else posted about they were eating a frog and the frog was dead. And they put it over towards the fire, and the feet started moving like, don't put me in the fire. And I thought that was sad, but it was food. Somebody was cooking some food, and they dinged me for cruelty to animals. But I didn't even make the video. I shared it and said, this is sad. I think this is terrible. It's so goddamn funny that they can flag me for some bullshit like that and miss the parade shooter altogether. They can miss the parade shooter dude posting up stuff altogether. kind of like the cats in the motorcycle clubs, concentrating on dumb stuff when we really should be concentrating on big stuff. You know what I mean? It's sad. Anyway, try not to be one of these.
Shin.
Try your best not to be a shin
Shin.
for the rest of the day. Does that make sense? All right, man. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. And I'm out. See y'all tomorrow morning. We'll have some new content for you. Peace. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book. And of course, you guys know I love these rings. My sister accused me of having demonic rings. How you gonna accuse me? She told me she was terrified of my rings, and she said each ring was more demonic than the one that I would previously put on. Each one was more terrifying than the previous one. And I don't understand how she could say that about my rings. My rings are cool. You know, you gotta have some cool rings if you're these are my rings, man. So if you like rings, like I like rings, biker rings, you can go here to Gothic Rings, gthic.com. Just like with the soap company, if you use your discount code of Black Dragon, you get you a very cool discount, 20% in this case. I like the Medusa ring, man. They got some very cool rings here. They got Masonic rings, So use these folks. They got pewter and all kinds of stuff, silver, actual silver in these rings, and they've got stainless steel rings. Man, their rings are the bomb. I like them. I wear them. So get you some, man. Get you some. Okay, here. Let's check this out real quick. I've been talking about my hero soap. I wanted to show you guys. Here's my empty bag of my hero soap. I actually use this stuff. I'm going to do a commercial with me in the shower. You guys will like that, won't you? Won't you guys like seeing me in the shower?
Shin.
I'm going to have a model with me. Some sort of maybe 2 or 3 models around me.
Shin.
I don't know if you guys remember the commercials that used to have Joe Namath in them. Great balls of comfort with Noxzema. You remember those commercials? Are you guys old enough for that? Where he had these models around and he's in the shower and he's got this Noxzema cream. Yeah, so I'm going to do me some, you guys want to see me naked, right? So anyway, this Hero Soap Company, I use this stuff. They sent it to me. I used it, and it's awesome stuff. And what I like about it, and I'll just be kind of cool with this, is that it's manly. It smells good. They got all kinds of soaps. They've got lavender and all these kind of manly smells. Peppermint tea tree, peppermint cool, spearmint. The woods. They have body washes now, which is new for them. They didn't have the body washes when they first contacted me, but they got them now. What I like about these folks is that they give a percentage of their sales back to charities that are focused on helping veterans and first responders. So that's, they say, we want to thank you for helping us support our veterans. So if you, and first responders, so if you buy some of this soap, they're going to send, you can get a subscription. That's the other thing. You can get a soap subscription, like you can get a razor blade subscription. And if you buy their soap, a few things happen. One, you get some soap to wash your ass. They get some money. That part of it they're going to give to veterans and first responders. And if you use the discount code Black Dragon, which is what we're hoping you use, they will give a percentage to us as well, which keeps the show supported. So good on them, good on you, good on us.